Well, I had a short little rest in my hammock for about half an hour, but it is 1 o'clock and it is time for lunch. Lunch today is my usual. I did bring in some bagels, so I have bagels, and this is, I believe it's raspberry jam, but it's low sugar, apple. This is a trail mix that I made up. It's got shreddies in it, and almonds, cranberries, and some peanuts in there, and whatever else. That's a nice mix as well. I'll also be having a good to go bar. This one is raspberry lemon. They 5 grams of sugar, so that's okay too. And I will mix up some drink. This is a mango pineapple that I'll be making up, and it's as you see, it's sweetened with stevia and some cane sugar. So again, it's, for me, it's healthier. And that will be my lunch. And I'll be able to eat while I'm enjoying the view behind me. This is just a 3-day trip. I'm here for 2 nights. As you can see, the bear vault here is only half full, and so all that I've taken out of it so far is my lunch. So when they say that it lasts about 7 days, and I say it lasts about 5, it depends what you pack in, obviously, but obviously it'll last at least 5 days and whatever. Anyway, time to eat. I was surprised I couldn't find one before. This is brand new, which is what I expect to find here, actually, with signed campsites. It wouldn't surprise me if in a few years, or maybe even next year, that this starts becoming a non-operating park and starts being part of the entire park's chain, where you have to go online and pay and book a reservation. That would make the cost from free up to, I think, $18 a person, which, free is always nice, especially this year when I'm trying to save some money. However, for that price, they would likely have a can and bottle ban, so you wouldn't find this stuff in the fire pit. I've been to parks before where there's a can and bottle ban. They have signs telling you to pack out your bottles and cans. That's North Frontenac, and I've been up there about 6 times, and every year I've never seen any issues in the fire pits at all. Anyway, Campsites here are all marked now. That's the site I'm on, site 3. Good spot here to put in your filter to get fresh water. And I think there's 2 good spots here to land your canoe. This morning I landed over here because when folks were here using the Thunderbox, that's where they pull out of. However, just by the fire pit, and there's a fire ban, you can pull in here too. It's a neat spot to pull in too. So even though it's a small campsite, plenty of room here to pull up your canoes. Thunderbox spot for 1 tent. Second tent could go down here or right over here. And one of my videos earlier, I did talk about what people thought about bushcraft, and the comments that I got were it was something basic like a table. They have no issues with that, and every time I've come to a table I've used it, so I can't complain about that. But if it's anything major, then yeah, I wouldn't like it. Things like that, that's not a big deal for me. This one does have a shelf underneath it, a wire shelf. Well, it's 4:45. Time to start my supper. Then have a later lunch. I did say that this trip, when all I'm going to be doing is relaxing. Well, for the last 4 hours, okay, maybe 3 hours, my view has been one of 3 things. Either this, or this. Or this. What I've been doing for the whole afternoon, just laying in the hammock. I did move it away from the sun, so it's more in the shade. Had a nice breeze, even though it's probably still 27, 26 degrees out, which is not very humid, and I've been comfortable. But it's time to get out of the comfort, get out of this view. And or this view. Get some supper. Tonight's supper is going to be a happy yak meal, mandarin beef and rice. It's only a short trip, so actually both the meals I brought in are freeze-dried meals. All the stuff that I was dehydrating this weekend will be for my next 2 trips. So we'll start the water up. This one says add about 375 ml of boiling water to the bag. Seal the bag and let stand for 15 to 18 minutes, stirring it once or twice. So we'll do that. First of all, we'll start the stove up here. It's hot. about 375 mils. This cup here it shows inside it measures a little over 300 mils. So I don't bring oven mitts in. Stir it up. Smell it. There we go. Close the bag up. Have some tea. Let the tea steep. Wait, okay, it's 6:15, so wait till about 6:30 for this. And by that time, my tea will be at a temperature I can drink it at too. I'm gonna go fill up my water bottle again while I'm waiting, and can't wait to eat. Well, it's been 18 minutes. Stove out, my tea, forgot my tea is still there. Get it out of the way. And open her up. I did stir it once at the beginning and once in the middle. I guess I'll put in just the right amount of water. It's nice. Save on dishes. I'm going to eat straight out of the pack. Nice and warm. Nice and cooked. Good meal. Time to have a sheet and go eat it. In about an hour, I should have a nice sunset. A little after 8 o'clock, but 8:10. All is quiet. Good morning. I'm rocking in my hammock. Been up for about an hour. Have a nice view of the lake here again. Slept well last night. Fell asleep listening to the whippoorwills. Sometime early in the morning, I was woken up by barred owl and some geese flying overhead. And also heard a pack of coyotes last night. So it's nice to hear. Beginning up having some breakfast shortly. Well, time to start breakfast. Breakfast for me will be one of my NRC drinks. Have some tea. I can't remember which flavor it was I brought. Apricot or something, possibly, not sure. And oatmeal with raisins in it. I can't remember actually if the cranberries or raisins, one or the other. Apples and cinnamon. And just to start my stove up here. Put the kettle on. And should be eating in about 3 or 4 minutes. Yeah, they call it jet boil because when it's boiling, when it's on, it sounds like a jet. There we go. like getting my vitamin C in the morning. I used to bring in those little Tetra packs of orange juice. They take up a lot of space. I'll pour my tea first. It'll be too hot for me to drink. I'll have to wait for it to cool down a bit. There we go. Now this little teapot comes in handy. It boils up quicker than just a pot. Like that was less than 2 minutes. Okay, I think I'm ready to have breakfast. Well, I'm ready to head out just to check out campsite 2. So I'll be heading out shortly. Campsite 2 is just over here. So when I passed by it, I didn't really see a spot to land, but then I wasn't really looking. So we'll check that out, see if there's a spot to land, check out the campsite, and see what it's like. As I said, I really can't film while I'm paddling. I have nowhere to set up my camera. I could put it by the seat there, and but then I couldn't reach it to do an adjustment with it, and I have no thwart in the middle because it is basically a solo canoe. Even though I do have 2 seats in it, just in case I want to take Beaver Scouts out for a paddle. So we'll wait till we get there, and then I'll show you what the site looks like. Okay, I pulled up on campsite 2. Actually, it was easier it's easier to get a spot right underneath the sign. So it's an easy pull-up. I saw a loon out here, so you'll see that. The loon's still sitting over there. Let's get a close-up of him. I'm now on campsite 2. A lone loon sitting there. Maybe looking for its partner. Not making a call, though. Okay, now let's see what campsite 2 looks like. So you have to climb up. Oh, some rocks there. So this looks like the best spot here to walk up. And let's see what's up here. As I said, when I paddled past here yesterday, I wasn't too impressed because I don't like having to climb up. Oh, but this is a more spacious site than I had before. Of course, somebody's left some rope hanging up here. And of course, beer cans in here galore. I guess it got used here in the summer because I've seen this a second coral that I've seen here for mosquitoes. And a table here again for bushcraft. It is a bigger site. There's room here for probably 2 or 3 tents. And I would assume that they have a privy here somewhere. I'll have to look around for it though. The obvious trail goes off in this direction. But as I found out at my last site, the obvious trail wasn't the right trail. I'm walking down every pathway that I could find, and it's possible that there is no privy here. I just thought, since Ontario Parks has the logo here and they have their campsites all marked, and they have all the no camping signs up in areas where people used to camp, all the signs that they're going to make this into a full-fledged operating park. And I have a brand new privy at my site. I would have thought that they'd have one here too. I've walked a fair bit back from the site. In fact, walked back far enough, and behind the site, if you walk back for a few minutes, you are right underneath the hydro lines. Oh, I don't like how those clouds look. By walking down here, there's where the water is. Spot for your tents is right over here. So if you walk around this way or walk around here, a bit of a clearing here, walk down this favorite pathway here. Well, this pathway goes out. This is where I walked back from the hydro lines. I walked down here. Coming back, sure this isn't put here by Ontario Parks. There's a shovel here. Cutters. Walk around here. Toilet paper. Slides open and there's your privy. As I said, it's very handy. Even with toilet paper sitting there, but I'm pretty sure it's not one put there by Ontario Parks. But nonetheless, so there's your privy for this site. Site 1 is in front of me. Can't see it, but it's way down there. Site 1, I'm not sure. I might check it out when I'm leaving tomorrow. It is within eyesight of the access point, and so you're a lot closer to the road there, and you definitely would hear things. When a truck goes by on the road, I can hear it faintly. Site 2 looks all right, as long as you don't mind the walk up. And I don't mind the walk up. For me, it was it's a spot where you can bring up your canoe. I've got 2 on my site where you can safely land and take off from. I landed right over here and then I pulled up. There's a rock here, but you could land there probably. Over here, same thing. You're gonna have some rocks here, but all these spots here are the same for landing. Oops, I'm starting to rain now. Well, anyway, I'm gonna be heading back. I'm at the Beaver Lodge, or not sure if it doesn't look like it's active anymore. There is greenery growing on over top of it. There's a better view. We'll head back to my campsite, which is just over that way. very creative when I have lunches out in the woods here. I usually pack the same thing for all my meals. And so today it's the same as yesterday. I have an apple, some of my homemade trail mix, a good to go bar, cinnamon pecans what I have today, and a bagel, and jam. So that's lunch, the same as it was yesterday. And I've got some of my drink left. I can't remember, strawberry something I had, so I'll finish that off, and more relaxing and doing nothing today. Well, after an afternoon of doing nothing, which is exactly what I wanted to do on this trip, it is time for supper. Supper tonight will be, this is from Alpine Fare, mushroom fettuccine alfredo, so that sounds good too. Turn on the jet boil. Should be boiling probably in about 2 minutes. Well, that's 12 minutes, so it should be ready. But anyway, let's see how my supper is looking, or more importantly, let's see how my supper is tasting. Looks all mushy. So I'll take a bite. Mix it all up first. That looks good. I always like Alfredo sauce anyway. Yep. Bon appetit. Well, good morning. It's 7 o'clock Wednesday morning. I think you can hear the rain hitting my tent. It's been raining here for about the last hour. You can hear the thunder. Well, it's 4:08. Been raining here for the last 2 hours. It's been about half hour since I've heard any thunder or seen any lightning. So the worst of it is passed through. Well, I had a few tense moments. It took 2 or 3 times for the stove to actually start, but it's going good. Breakfast the same as I always have, even though it's wet and dreary out. It's my oatmeal with cinnamon and apple, and my NRC drink with lots of vitamin C in it. Wait, I think it's already boiling. Time to eat, and then I can pack up. Well, it's 9:45. My canoe is all packed up, ready to go. I've landed here. This is actually campsite 1. If you can read that, it says, hang your food and do not leave wildlife attractants on site unattended. You're in bear country. Do not cut live or dead standing wood, only burn dead fallen material. Use existing fire pits, do not create new fire rings. Camping equipment cannot be left unattended overnight. Pack in, pack out, leave no trace. Open alcohol on designated sites only. 9 people per site maximum. That's what you get at all the interior parks, except for usually there's a can and bottle ban. No generators or chainsaws. So let's look at pack in, pack out, leave no trace. Here's the fire pit. Nice ring there for the fire pit. Oh, of course this is no trace, right? No trace at all. Leave no trace. Yeah, let's do a frying pan here. As far as the site itself goes, let's have a look around. Bit of a slope here, but room for your tents, and of course room for some hard iced tea. Yep. See what the view is here. Both sites I was on before had privies of sorts, not in the obvious spots though. Nice view over here. Actually, there is room here for another tent, and have a nice view of Gull Lake coming down towards where sites 2 and 3 are located. Let's walk up here, so there's a bit of a ridge here. Well, kind of a trail here. This might be a good spot for a previous wall if they have one here. And look at that. This is a brand new privy here, just like I have. So sites 1 and 3 have brand new privies. Site 2 doesn't. It has one, but not a new one. There's only one problem with this site, as far as in my opinion. Nice plot of land, fire pits, and privy. But let's look over here. There's the bridge for the county road. Right over here is your access point. So you're not more than 5 minutes in. Well, we'll pack up, we'll pack everything up, and then we'll head back out. Well, it's 10 to 11. I was able to stop by campsite 1, give you my opinion. I'm back at the parking area. The canoe's on the car, I'm ready to go, and the parking lot is empty. I want to thank you all for watching another Camper 69 video. And if you like the video, please click on the like. It helps other people to find my page. And if you like to, please subscribe to my account. Okay, thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you next time.